Kids and cadets, happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. I was extremely busy Saturday going to Lakeland visiting with my daughter and family. That took up most of the day. Then Sunday went to Fort Misery, picked up the $700 dealer only auction car. So that kept me away. Got home about midday Sunday, and Cuban scrapper came by. I looked in the bed of his truck. He didn't have anything. He had a steering column for his pickup truck sitting in the front seat. Apparently the column shifter arm broke or something or other. He wanted me to install a whole new steering column. Airbag all the way down to the coupling. So I passed on that. He said he would pay me dinero, and I told him I was too busy. I didn't want to get involved with messing with an airbag, and I got a ton of other stuff to do. Not only that, this is his daily driver. I would have to stop what I was doing, try to do the job. So no, I passed on the steering column replacement. Then another guy showed up. He's been here before, maybe 4 times now with his son. Kind of a hard driving bargain guy, but we'll see what you think on this deal. I ended up giving him 60 for both of these. He had them on the bed of his truck. I told him 60. He didn't squawk. He says, "Do you work on these?" I says, "Not really. I got a bunch to work on." He says, "Well, I want to try to get this going." Apparently he found this on the side of the road. So he said, "How much would you charge me to get it going?" I said, "I'll work on it. Give me a couple of weeks, and then we can work it out on junk mowers. So you don't have to pay me cash." So the reason I said 60, he said, "Oh, this one runs." We got it down on the ground. I pulled it over. It did start. He said it just doesn't propel. Well, I went to pull the self-propelled bar, and I think this is way too loose. Look at all the slack here. You pull it all the way to the top, and then it barely engages. So I lifted the front wheels off the ground, engaged it, and it looked like they were barely starting to move. So I think we got issues with a loose cable. So this thing might be good. Don't even know what year it is, but it says 2017 on the date code. 2017 Smart Stow Toro. You guys know these, 725. Let's look at this. Oh, I must have used up the gas because that looks empty. I did flip this thing over. Let me show you the blade. Probably the original blade from 2017. And then we got this Crafty, the basic M110 to look at. So what happened this weekend as far as sales? No sales. Nobody's really messaging me. The grass is still dead. I had a beach bike for sale for 40. A lady said, "How about 30?" I said, "Sure." Never heard from her again. So the only interest I had was in a stupid single-speed beach bike, fat bottom bike. Mowers are completely dead. No messages for mowers. But so that kind of worked out to my benefit, I was gone all weekend. I didn't miss 20 sales or anything ridiculous. So we got a point here. There shouldn't be a point. Backside's all sandblasted, and this is flatter than a butter knife handle. So it needs a new blade. What's this? Oh, he gave me a full bag of shit. That was not good. How the we got major ball bearing malfunction here. See the axle jumping around. This thing's going to need a couple of axles. Same up here, which I have in stock. So I got to do an axle job on this. So not a ton of wear on the tread. So why so much wear on the bearings? So like I said, this thing starts. That's odd. This looks like it's shiny and new compared to everything else. And they're usually spray painted black. So let's see if the blades, belts attach. Yeah, the belt's on. So I think axle job, tighten up the traction control cable. I think this is going to be a good one. So for $50, I don't see anything wrong. Oh, we got our Mowers Inc. They're the local repair shop, both in Sarasota and Manatee County. Usually there's a sticker somewhere up here that says Mowers Inc., but maybe Harvey the homeowner went there and bought the filter off the counter. So the Craftsman's kind of screwed up. Let's look at that one. Noticed right away the safety brake cable was cut. And there's some Mickey Mouse activity going on. So I got to put this in my yard waste. Looks like they just used it recently. There's some green grass here in the bag. So why did they junk it? Got tired of pushing it because of the traction control. This grass waste is not old. It's a couple days old, still green and supple. Okay, that's that. 2017, happy with that. Before we go on to the crafty, I had ordered some front tires for the Murray Selects, and those came in, the 15x6s. But I was able to salvage the tires with a little automatic transmission fluid and some roofing cement on one of them. They seem to be holding, so I'm going to put these in storage for the next lawn tractor. Okay, let's come over here and look around. I got the side chute for the Toro. Okay, so I see the cable's cut. He handed me this. There was only one bolt and wing nut. Somebody's come down here and undid the spring, I guess, to manually start and stop it. We got an anole here. He's looking at his distant relative. I've had a couple of them jumping around the mowers. He's checking out the scene. He better skedaddle because I got to try to start this thing for you. Maybe he's intimidated by the T-Rex. He's probably like, holy shit, that's a monster. So I've got my turkey baster. Let's just see if this thing has bad gas. Also noticed on the plug wire there's a bunch of zippy ties up here to probably pull the plug wire. Focus you in on my buddy and the gas tank. We'll do both. He really don't want to move. He's probably scared shitless. Doesn't want to go past the T-Rex. Okay, I got a container. I've got a container. Oh, somebody's pulling up. Oh, he's scanning something. I see a guy in the front seat scanning something. I got a delivery. How's it going?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Good, good. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You have a good night.
You too, buddy.
Were you here the other night
Yeah,
as well? Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Have a good one. Timu. I think I got a couple of shirts and some mower parts. Same guy from last week. Oh, the anole is still hanging around. Okay, let's get back on track. I gotta find my little white container. Here we go. Getting towards the end of the day. So it's not terribly hot, but it's still pretty hot. Okay, I can tell right away. We got watery fuel just by pulling it up through the turkey baster. It looks whitish. Anole's still there. Yeah, I can see a layer. Maybe you can too. The junk at the bottom is kind of attaching to the water down there. There's some clean fuel at the top, but the water's the killer. Mr. Knoll, I got to turn this machine around to show the kids and cadets the blade because I haven't even looked. I more or less concentrated on the Toro to see what that blade looked like. Hopefully there's a blade on the Crafty. Let's try starting it. I got Happy Juice nearby if this thing doesn't want to start. Probably carb cleans in order. No matter what, just because no air filter and no cover, I can see all the shit build up. So what is this model year? 2018. So 2017 on the Toro, 2018 here. 1 year newer machine. Just looking at the tire tread. It doesn't look like it's been used a lot. So how did they end up cutting the cable and jerry rigging this thing with zippy ties here, zippy ties here? Sorry, buddy. Oh, that's not good. We're below the hole. Okay, he just ran off into the grass, so we don't have to mess with him. Okay, this, how did they get this handle pushed way down? Oh, this is broken right here. The plastic is broken. How in the hell did they push this over the valve cover? Oh, let me mess with that real quick. Try to get the stupid handle to cooperate. It's always something with the Craftsman. What are those, 10s? 10s or 7/16 will do the trick. Okay, what I gotta do is take these off so I can move the handle. They must have pushed the shit out of it to get it past the front end there. Somebody's car alarm is going off. Okay. What do we got? We got a 10 here, I hope. No, it's not a 10. The outer one's probably a 12 or a 13. Sorry, guys, you never know what you're going to run into. If it's going to be copacetic or a shit show. But I'm prepared. Just like picking up the car in Fort Misery, not having the key, we were able to get it in neutral through the neutral safety lock thingy and get it to roll. Luckily, the parking lot was big enough where we could back the trailer right up to the wheels. So there's always excitement. If we can do that, then we can do anything. Matt said it was a test of our abilities. I don't like to be tested. I was a former Boy Scout. I want everything to be prepared, prepare for the unexpected, go with more tools and crap than you think you need because you may need them. So luckily I had extra strapping, the come-alongs, because we couldn't drive it. We had to pull it with come-alongs. Okay, so it's going to go like this. Bear with me. I guess I don't even need this. We're going to be starting it here, so let me just forget about that for now. At least we got it out of the way. Okay, we know we're low on oil. Just checking this thing out. Okay, that's, what's that? That's kill on this side. This is open. Okay, here we go. I got a bread wrapper. Well, that's pretty screwed up. Let's tip it over and see what the blade looks like. Yeah. Okay. So since the handle's not there, the thing wants to tip over all the way. Let's use the scrappers blower from earlier to prop it up. We lost the nut here. This thing's just dancing without a partner. Okay, so we did pick up a foreign material substance. Blade's not bad. Oh, it's sharp. Wow. I never get them sharp. Somebody used this thing and sharpened it. Wow. It's a good thing I didn't rub my finger the wrong way, or I would have been going down the ER. But it is sharp, about as sharp as I would have sent it out. So we're probably looking at the water in the tank issue. So this is going to be an easy one. I got these cables in stock for the Crafties. 2018 Crafty. I should probably give you the model number. Date of manufacture 11th month 2018. The 11 Alpha dash Alpha 2 Tango 2 793. Serial 1 kilo 288 kilo 00745. And before we leave, we'll pop the bag off the back of the Toro and look for that model number. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that was a surprise. Gave $10 for it and it started, so that's pretty good. I'm going to take that. So what was the deal with this? Why'd they get rid of it if it ran? Too much of a shit show with this Mickey Mouse thing? And why would they need to pull the plug wire when they just shift this to kill it? Kill the coil with the ground. Be no need to come over here and yank plug wire. So happy with this Craftsman M110 for $10. That's what I priced it at. 10 there and 50 for this, since it had the side chute, it had the bag. I didn't want him to give me that. So this is a 2017 Toro. Let's look at the model number. From here, it looks like the 20339. Beautiful. Oh, I was going to say Bloomington, but no. It says assembled in Mexico. Headquarters are probably still in Bloomington. Serial 402685497. Trying to read it upside down. Beautiful Bloomington, Minnesota. It says country of origin, Mexico, which we've seen before. Let me give you the engine serial number. or engine model number. It's the 104 Mike 020131. Frank 1 is the engine model number. Serial 17, that means it's a 2017. You can also look up here, conforms to model year 2017, blah, 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 California EPA emissions control. 17031658799979. Seen some use, a lot of scuffing here on the plastic wheels, but exceptionally good tread. So I'll bleach these wheels out, spray them down with degreaser or bleach and water. Make them all white again. It just makes the machine look nicer. So that's all I got for you. A couple of tires come in, a couple of mowers that I'm quite pleased with. Toro and a Craftsman standard pusher. Got to fix this Craftsman mower for the guy that dropped these two beauties off. What year is this big red turd? It happens to be made in Mexico. Maybe the same plant as the mower. That's just the model number, item number. Let's look at this. See if we can see conforms to blah blah blah. 25cc MTD Cleveland data manufacturer, 6-month 2019. So 5 years old. 5-year-old machine. What do we what's today, the 3rd or 4th? June 3rd, I think it is, or 4th. I think it's doable. I kind of took the cap off when I was yakking with them. I gave it the sniff test. Smells like varnishy gas. So I think this Walbro is going to clean up. The fuel lines aren't dry rotted. We probably have a plugged up carburetor. So I'll do it for the dude. He'll be happy. Maybe give me a discount on the next batch of crap that comes through. Okay, happy Monday, you guys. Thanks for coming out. Sorry I missed you Saturday. Family day. Yesterday, Fort Misery car hauling day. No action on the mowers except for getting these two turds. Have a good week. I'll post something else for you this week. I'll have something else to go over. Have a roaring good time. Tip your waitress and wait staff. Adios, amigos.